So you probably clicked on this video because you want to succeed in life, you want to advance, but there's something called burnouts, and you face them a lot of times. And let me tell you why. Because you don't have Jesus. See, burnouts are common. They occur when you want to really advance your life. You want to change something in your life. See, before my walk with Christ, I had a lot of burnouts, right? I watched so many motivational videos. I even woke up at 3 a.m. for a whole week and felt so exhausted just because I thought if I just follow all these advices from these YouTube gurus and all of that I will become successful. And that's where I was wrong. You can work hard, and I don't want to say hustle because the word hustle has been dragged to the mud so much. So you can work hard and avoid burnouts. You can go months, you can go a year without being burned out and still having that same energy. So the first thing will be really taking breaks. When I want to get the work done, I have like sessions. I have 45-minute sessions. Don't just apply that to you. Maybe you have 25-minute sessions where you work the best and then you kind of feel like exhausted. Then you take a break. But for me, 45 minutes work perfectly. So I have 45 minutes where I do the work, and then I have 15 minutes where I just get off work, turn off the screens, exercise, pray, and do these type of things to get my mind refreshed. And this is very, very important because before that, I always had like 6 to 8 hours work times and I was worn out at the end of the day. But now that I apply these breaks and these sessions, I work effectively because my mind is fresh every time I go into a session and I get more work done. Another thing that really, really helped me is not to overload yourself. What do I mean by that? Is just to know your limits. Like, let's just say you want to do something in a day and you know that you would only be able to do that one chore that you want to do that day. But a lot of times we get so motivated and we feel so energized that we overload ourselves with work. We know that we can only do that certain one thing, but we add 2 different things to the day. And then when we don't do that, we feel discouraged and we actually don't feel as if we have completed something in the day because out of 3 things, we only did 1 thing. But in reality, it was only possible for us to do the 1 thing. So by us adding 2 more things, we're adding stress to the work, which will then lead to burnouts. And you have probably heard this so many times, but it is so important for us to sleep. Don't listen to these hustle culture gurus who tell you that you don't need sleep and that they only sleep 3 hours. That's all cap, bro. Stop the cap real quick. You need sleep for you to work efficiently. You need sleep for you to regain the energy and to go full ham next day. So get your sleep in 7 to 9 hours. I myself sleep 7.5 hours. And just as well as sleep, also exercise. Exercise is so important. And I know you don't have the time to drive to the gym 15 minutes and then work out for 1 hour, come back, it will be like 2 hours, and then you still have to shower. That will be almost 3 hours that you just occupy with working out. And that's why a lot of us don't work out, because we know it takes a lot of time. And I can just tell you what worked for me. I knew I want to work hard and I want to get as much work done in the day as possible. So what I did is just working out at home. When I didn't have like a set time for the workouts, what I did is to just do 100 to 200 push-ups in a day. And that's how I still got a good pump and didn't have to like have a 30-minute session where I worked out, because I had a lot of work to do that day. And the last thing which I will really recommend you to do is have like an accountability partner, or just some friend. Maybe you have a brother. For me, it was my brother. He's on the same page. He's working hard just as I am, and we're just kind of motivating ourselves. When I'm down, he kind of picks me up again. And it's really important, because you have some phases in this journey where you will be down and don't have that motivation. Just have minimum of one friend or family member who is on the same page as you are, who wants to succeed in life, who want to advance, who want to get out of their comfort zone, because that person will be so valuable and will save you a lot of time. And to close the circle, you need to have Jesus. Everything will get so much easier in terms of not worrying. Jesus himself said, do not worry, because we cannot add a single hour to a lifetime. We cannot add a single hour to 24 hours. So he's basically telling us to not worry and trust in him, seek in the kingdom. And that is what really helped me. Seek in the kingdom. He will really help you. He will put he has put a vision in you, right? And the fact that you have clicked on this video is you wanting to change something in your life, which is very good. And now you have to take that step and believe Jesus, believe the vision that he gave you. And no matter what anybody will say, even your family will probably say you are crazy and that vision you're having is rubbish. But it's something between you and God. God has given you a vision, an individual vision. It's not a collective vision. It's not a vision that he gave to your parents. It's only to you. And you can only see that vision. And you know that with him, everything is possible. So trust in Jesus, walk with him, and everything will get so much easier because you just submit yourself to Jesus and walk with him. And you know that you will give your best and God will do the rest.